Welcome back, my fellow patriots, to the Save Our Republic daily video series. Today we are finishing our review of the Bill of Rights. We are on Amendment number 10, which provides as follows. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. Now, we've talked about the importance of unalienable rights, which has been discussed at near the beginning of this series. We have also talked about the importance of states to good governance, to the social compact, and to freedom. So the 10th Amendment embodies that philosophy and that undergirding purpose of having a power system that doesn't put all the power in one place in Washington, D.C., but instead divides it up between 50 states and the federal government. And then, of course, there's divisions within each government, that is, 3 branches of government within each of them. So it takes a lot of power to be able to oppress the people by taking power of all the 50 states plus the federal government. I'm going to focus on one issue today to drive the point home in connection with why we don't want to have too much power in the federal government's hands. The power to do good is the power to do evil. So I don't know if you're a Republican or if you're a Democrat or you're a Libertarian, you're a socialist, but imagine that you have total power in the federal government to do whatever you want, and you pass a set of laws that embody that. And then imagine that you lose office and that this next set of office holders come in and they have the diametrically opposed viewpoint that you do. And so they not only repeal everything that you've done, but then they start to implement their policies in direct contradiction to what you believe is right. And if the idea is that the federal government should be able to do that every 4 years or every 2 years, depending on congressional elections and Senate elections and presidential elections, that's a very scary place, because that means that one set of policymakers can instill one uniform policy across the whole country, and everyone needs to do it. And the whole idea of the federal government is that there's a division of powers between the federal government and the state governments, and then within the different branches, and that best protects freedom, unalienable rights, good policy, and the social compact, and creates good governance. And when you have the ability to do one sweeping law or one sweeping policy that affects everything, then that undermines our ability to be a free people. And remember, if you're concerned about your diametrically opposed opponent being able to put on a one-size-fits-all solution from Washington, D.C., then you probably don't want anyone to have that power. You don't want to say, well, all we need to do is let me have power, and then I'll get what I want through because I know that's right. That's arrogance in the highest order. We need humility in this country. We need to be respectful of each other. And we need to understand that what we think may be right, maybe isn't right. And that we ought to allow people to live their lives the way they wish without having a one-size-fits-all imposed policy across the country. So give that some thought the next time you say, I wish that everyone would just do X or Y or Z. Because you can rest assured there's people on the other side of the political aisle, diametrically opposed to you, that want to impose a uniform policy that you would absolutely hate. And we need to restrain ourselves from the arrogance of supremacy. And with that, don't forget about America's Survival Guide at americasurvivalguide.com, Patriot Week at patriotweek.org, and the Patriot Lessons American History and Civics podcast, as well as the Patriot Lessons TV show. You can find all this stuff at patriotweek.org. And if you like this, please like it, share it, and subscribe. God bless you, and God bless America.